Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Rodney, and then, thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope that you're gonna watch to the end. So today I'm going to share with you guys an interesting scholarship, but before we get to that, there are scholarships that I've done here already, so you can just have a look and see if you are interested in one, and then you can start with the application process. So today we're gonna talk about the Chevening Scholarship, a very interesting scholarship, which is like global scholarship. You can say that way that you know, most people are eligible to apply, and most countries are eligible to apply. So far they have funded over around 50,000 alumni. So it's a very good scholarship. So what we're gonna do now, I'm gonna send you guys the link. I'm gonna put in the description box. So we're just gonna go to apply here. And then so you're gonna choose the country you're coming from. So for example, if you're from Uganda, type Uganda or Mozambique, type Mozambique in country, so that at least you can know that whether you are eligible or not. So now, because I'm from South Africa, I'm just going to use South Africa as an example. There it is, and then the type of award, and then a scholarship, and then you go and search. So it's going to take you to a portal like this. As you can see, it shows you in the closing date, 1 November 2022. So we're gonna just go a little bit down. So you have a lot of information. What I like about Chevening is that they provide a lot of information and guidance on what you need to do. So for example, we're gonna go the timeline so that you know that it gets open the 2nd of August 2022 and closing on the 1st of August. So from the 1st, from the 2nd, that's where they're gonna be sifting the applications, shortlisting, even for interviews in February, shortlisting here, and also interviews between February and April going to take place, and then they're going to give results around June 2023. So you should be looking out for June 2023 for the results. And then okay, let me just go back from here, and then yeah, so a lot of information is available here. The timeline, and I've done frequently asked questions. So before, if you're confused about something, just before you ask anybody, you just go to frequently asked questions just to get some clarity. And also references, what happens, references in interviews. So there's a lot of information in terms of the guidance that is provided by the scholarship. So we're gonna say, okay, apply here. Uh, okay, let me just go back a little bit before we get there, so that I can just search. I want, there is something that I'm looking for. Okay, let me check this guidance. Yes. Okay. All right. And then who can apply? So there we are. All right. Good. All right. So in terms of like the eligibility here, so you must be eligible to when you start by the citizen of a eligible country or territory. So that's why now when we saw when we started in there, you must be willing to return to your country for a minimum of 3 years after your award is ended. So if you know what you're getting yourself into, some scholarship, you would not have that condition that you must go back to country. Some would say you must go back to your country, but for how long now? And then you must have completed a degree that will be get for the UK. So normally, for example, after you must be having an honors degree for you to be eligible to be a master's. And have at least 2 years of experience, that is that. Applied at 3 different UK universities, and then by this date, 13th of July, you should have received an offer from this university. Because sometimes you can receive the scholarship and you find that the only problem is that you did not get admitted at the university of your choice. That's bad. And then, so if you want to British junction, so you're gonna read like what is it that makes you not eligible for the award. All right, I'm gonna go back here. Work experiences you've seen. So there's information also on what it means to part-time, full-time, voluntary, paid or unpaid internship. That amounts to work experience for a number of years. So you can even see how it is calculated here. So you will also get more on that. The most important part for you is what does the scholarship cover, because it's important to know what is it that is offered, so that even when you start to apply, you know what is covered and what is not covered. So now, payment of tuition fees. So they're gonna pay your fees, all of them. Your travel from your country to the UK. arrival allowance. So arrival allowance basically like when you arrive at that country, a certain amount of money that they're going to give you to set up, to buy basic things and stuff. And then your cost of entry, clearance visa, they will do that for you. Departure allowance. So when you leave, they will give something for you in case something along the way happens. Going to have some money. And also your contribution of 75 for TB testing when it's required. For example, it's for South Africans, when you apply for a visa to the UK, you need to do a TB test. I don't know why, but yeah, but I get that. Like it's just few countries that actually you need visas. Like for example, when I apply, I'm talking about because now I'm in Ireland. When I apply for visa, because Ireland is not required, so you don't have to produce, but from South Africa it's needed, unfortunately. A travel top-up allowance, a monthly personal living allowance, a stipend. So they're going to give you a monthly stipend to cover accommodation and living expenses. Okay, and so it will also depend on whether you are studying inside or outside of the state, subject to annual review. All right, so this one because London is expensive. So there's somebody studying in London and somebody studying in Brighton or in Manchester or Liverpool. It's going to be different in terms of the stipend. So that one should be considered. So these are frequently asked questions about the money and also everything that's related to that. And then let's go back here. So that's what the scholarship covers. Just go back in case it's okay. Okay, yeah. So those are the things that are covered. So now we're just gonna go to apply. Okay, let's open this one. Yeah. So now when you have registered, because when you take that part of apply, you should also be able to let me just quickly do this just to show you guys. Okay, scholarship. Okay, search. So when you say apply, it will take you to. I'm not sure why it's doing this, but anyway, let's leave it. But it will take you to your portal where you need to register your profile, and that's so that you can be able to get into this part. And then, so what will happen is that the available awards. When I click there, and then so South African Chevening Scholarship. So for example, if you're depending on the country that you're coming from, it's going to show you the available programs for that time for this period, and then just click apply. All right, so you're going to, are you a citizen of a Chevening country? Yes. And then will you return to your country? Obviously, yes. You still know you have problems. Like the type of degree. So the 2-1 is actually like from 60% to 69. They call them the second upper class. I'm not mistaken. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. And then so you're gonna say yes. Do you have a minimum years experience for the yes? Are you at least 18 years? Yes. Will you have completed your other degree before submitting this application? Yes. So it's those things that you need to make that you have your qualifications and your results. Are you applying for a scholarship or a course studying to commence later 2023? Yes. Then you submit. And then do you aspire or be already a leader? Because they are funding young leaders. Are you a British citizen? No. If you previously studied in the UK, you're funding? No. If you obviously you're going to answer the way it is relevant to you. Have you been employed in a potential internship since July 2020 by the UK government? No. Have you immediately been employed by the above organization since? No. And then you submit. So it's a pre-screening. They want to ensure that you are eligible, and then you're gonna start with the whole application. Yeah. So you're like, where would you like the interview, Victoria or Durban or Cape Town, wherever, So you're gonna complete all this information, work experience, and the rest. So it's not much of a difficult process, and also your essays, because now you need also to inform them why you believe that you are a future leader in your country, leadership skills and relationship building and shared learning, studying in the UK, outline why you have selected to choose the three universities. So here it's just about your career plan, application information. the university that you want to study at. So you want to add information here, your offers and so on. But obviously, even if you have not applied, you just have to select. So I want to go and study at University of Liverpool, but study at this university, and so forth. So it's not much of a headache. So most of the that you learn and you upload the documents that will be needed. So that's more of the Chevening scholarship. I hope that you guys are gonna apply for it. Just apply and then you will see how things go. And then if we have to assist each other, I will assist where I can and when I have time to do so. So that's the Chevening scholarship for you guys. And just give it a try and then we'll see how it all goes. Right. So all the best in your applications, and I wish to speak to you guys very soon in the next video where we share on scholarship. So take care.